Favorite vintage, favorite, not just favorite vintage, favorite wine. I don't know. Well, I kind of know. It's oddly enough. I think my favorite. If there's one wine I had to choose, it'd probably be our 2011 Merlot. Honestly, I think that's one of the most underrated vintages that we've had in the last couple of decades of winemaking. I think you could say the same thing about like 1998. That early on, those wines were pretty rough and tumble, but in the long run, they're really, really amazing. I think that has to be it. Because 2011 was just ended up being so yummy. I love that wine so much. And it's something that if I'm looking to drink some of our wine at home, like that's normally what I reach for is a 2011 more often than anything else right now, probably. But it was also, that was our second year of making wine. So I think 2010, the first vintage, I always kind of viewed it as a rough draft. It was always like, hey, let's see what we can do and hope it works out, And luckily it did pretty well, but 2011 was like, okay, now we can fine tune this a little bit. We know a little bit more about what we want to do during fermentation, for barrel aging, so on and so forth. And we were just able to make tweaks to it to really start to build a wine program at that stage, where 2010 was a total shot in the dark that kind of happened by accident. I started making Merlot almost pretty much by total chance. So, but it became a passion. And 2011 was like the first year where we decided, hey, we're going to own this. Merlot is what we're going to be known for, and we're going to let it ride. On top of that, it was a challenging year, to start a wine label at that time, kind of like post-recession, in a vintage that was really tough to manage. I don't know, I have a lot of pride for getting through that and making this and getting this wine project started with a really rough year. It's kind of our first bigger vintage of production, we were able to make it through that no problem because the wine was really good, and it continues to be to this year. The 11's still singing, no problem. It just kind of, it was the starting point. It was really kind of what really kicked us off and made us it made us known for something. It made us, really understand what it takes to make good wine in challenging years, and it ended up being really delicious, and still it's what I drink probably more often than not, so that's probably still the number one reason why the 2011 Merlot is my favorite.